Hey guys, welcome back. How was your weekend? I had a fantastic weekend. I usually do. The kids and I like to hang out and do all kinds of shopping. So I have a haul for today's video, and it's going to be a good one. I have a variety of things to share with you. So I'm going to start off with the most cumbersome thing sitting here on my table because I fear I'm going to knock my coffee over because I'm always doing this. Every single time I fear I'm going to knock something over, and I'm wearing white today too, which is definitely always a risk with me. So the first thing I want to show you is some things that I picked up while we were shopping at Victoria's Secret, and you'll actually see the vlog footage of this a little bit on Wednesday. I forgot to show you last Victoria's Secret haul something I had picked up, and I've been living in it, and please excuse if it has cat hair on it, which it does have cat hair on it, so just ignore that. But it is a sleep shirt or like lounge shirt, or heck, I've worn this out. Who am I kidding? I wear things out of the house that probably shouldn't be worn out of the house, but this is what it looks like. It's basically a baseball, okay, this is black, this might be hard to see. But it's a baseball style. Can you see it better if I hold it up closer? I can't see. I can't see with my big old head. It is a baseball style, super, super soft. It's that same really soft material as some of those cold shoulder tops I had showed you that I picked up. So it feels exactly like that, but it just has the, like, let's put my hand here. Will that work? The, like, a lace, not lace. This is not lace. Tie, like a tie neck, like crisscross, whatever. This is a total fail. Anyways, it's very big and comfy and loungy. I bought a size extra small. It's still very large, but that's the point. It's supposed to be like drapey. It's super cute with leggings, and I love it. So the reason I went to Victoria's Secret was to buy underwear, but I'm not going to show you those because I feel kind of weird doing that, but they have some really, I'll link them below. There's some really cute, sexy, and comfortable lace underwear out right now, and I'll link below the style I bought. They were $7 for $27.50. I will link below the ones that I got. Anyways, moving on. I went there for lace bralettes. I am a huge lover of lacy bralettes. I don't know about you, but I personally do not anymore care for regular bras. They're just, when it's hot out and there's just so much, it's just too much, you know, it's too much fabric, it's too much being held down. I just like a little bit more free-flowing type of feel, and so I'm in love with these. Now, you're thinking, okay, well, Mama's got some larger girlfriends, and is that going to work for me? Well, try them on. Some of the ones I bought have more support than others. It just depends on the day. If I'm sitting around my house, I don't need support. I really don't. If I'm going to leave the house, yes, I do recommend that. This particular one has a little bit more support in it, if that's what you're looking for. It also has cups, like, not mold, well, kind of molded, but like, you know, thicker for your, dare I say, nipples. I mean, we all have them, right? It does have that if you're, you know, would like to have that covered, but look at this beautiful color. So this one, I definitely am looking forward to wearing even under an evening dress. Like, you know, if you don't want to have all that stuff, it's just so sexy, so pretty. I love the lace detail on this, and the back is that T-back style, so I know there's a lot, especially like evening gowns, they like have different types of straps and stuff, and you're like, well, what do I wear with that? I never used to buy this style tank top because I didn't have the right bra for it, but these are inexpensive, and I mean, a lot of these were $20 a piece, and so you can stock up on these versus paying $80 for one bra. This next one I got for just around the house, actually, and it's a little small, but that's okay because I'm just going to be wearing it around the house and under things and whatever. I probably could have gone up a size, but I didn't want the band to be too loose around because they do stretch out. So if anything, make sure your band is tight enough, and you want to always try things on the loosest hook, because as you wear it, it's going to stretch out and you're going to want to wear it tighter and tighter and tighter. So you're going to want to try it on the last one and not the tightest. So there's that. This has 4 options for hooks, which is also great for those that need options, but this is what it looks like. Look how sexy this is. It just makes me think of like a little, I don't know, it makes me think of actually when you first start wearing like those little t-shirt bras when you're younger, something like that, but just look how beautiful. I love cream lace. It's just, you know, and it has a regular bra strap so you can wear it with like regular tank tops if you want, and I just, Love it. So you could sleep in this. So if you're having company over and you want to have like a sleeping bra and you don't want to wear like a super tight sports bra and it's just, you know, those are uncomfortable. You feel like your rib cage just can't expand. Try something like this. Isn't that just so beautiful and sexy? And here's my thoughts on the whole lingerie thing. We all own it, right? But we all own it and it sits in a drawer or it hangs in our closet and we just never wear it because it's not comfortable, right? Or you know, some guys are just like, well, what's the point, you know? A little bit, but something like this, to me, makes you feel sexy, okay? And when you feel sexy, that's a game changer right there for a whole bunch of things and a whole different, you know, lots of different reasons. But I feel like why spend $80 on some sort of contraption starting at $80, that stuff is expensive, and then you never wear it when you can just buy this. This is lingerie, but it's beautiful and it's practical. So it does have a light lining in it, just really light, nothing. And I feel like this kind of lace is going to conceal any sort of potential nipple spillage anyways. Not spillage, but you know what I mean? Peekaboo. And then the back is just sheer. Oh, I just can't even. It's so beautiful. Okay, enough of that. And then the other one I got, it's that same style, but this color. Let's see. I want the color. It's very, very saturated teal. And on my camera, for some reason, it's looking a little bit more. Everything else is true to color, but this color is so saturated. It's just a really saturated, gorgeous teal color. I just died when I saw this. I'm like, I have to have that. So I love this cologne. I bought this cologne for my husband for Valentine's Day. Yes, he knows about it. I don't think he sometimes watches my videos when he's deployed, but other than that, he never watches my videos. I'm like, you need to watch my videos. But anyway, so this isn't a spoiler or anything. He does know he received this, but my husband, when we were dating in high school, we were high school sweethearts, he bought me Calvin Klein Euphoria. And I have that perfume sitting back there, and not the exact one, but a new one, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And so he was wearing a cologne that I bought for him years ago, and years, it's the same bottle, and it's starting to smell bad on him, and I think it's turned because it's 3 years old. He wears one squirt at a time, and I bought him the large size, which I will never do again, because it lasts forever. Too long, though, because you're just tired of the scent. So I bought him the men's version of Euphoria. Basically, when I smell it, it smells like the women's version, but less spicy and a little bit more smooth. You know? Okay, let me read it to you. So, Euphoria Men is about satisfying your most intense desires free of limits. It's about passion that stops at nothing. Chilled sudachi, ginger pepper cocktail, and raindrop accord poured over crisp cedar leaves, black basil, and sage, warmed with notes of Brazilian redwood, patchouli, and amber. Yes, it is divine. So the style is addictive, fresh, and oriental. And I would say yes, yes, and yes. Oh, it's everything I want my man to smell like. So I definitely recommend going and trying this out. Maybe picking up a bottle for your man for Father's Day coming up, birthday, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, whatever the heck you feel like buying it for, or just because. I love those just because gifts myself. I think those are the best. I was at the MAC store, and I decided to pick up this brush. This is the MAC 129 short handle. It comes in a nice little plastic container here that you could totally reuse to, you know, travel with. Maybe, would an eyeliner fit in there? Maybe not. Maybe nothing would actually fit in there, and this is wasteful. But this is the brush. It is the 129 short handle, which I plan on using for blush. I have the It Cosmetics blush brush that I pretty much basically only use that one, and the Wayne Goss number 14. Those are the two blush brushes that I use. And I wanted to try this one because it's a short handle. I also was thinking travel because I do so much of that. You know, you see something short and itty bitty, you always think travel, right? And then you remind yourself that, you know, girlfriend, you don't travel. You don't travel. Well, justification at the time, in the moment, right? I showed this brush in my vlog a few weeks back, but I thought since I didn't officially haul it, I picked this up at the same time I picked up the Viseart Warm Matte Palette on Sephora. And this is the Haki Hodo plus Sephora Pro brush. This is in the sale section, and I believe it is still sitting there in the sale section. This is a wedged, sloped brush. I've been using it for bronzer, and I've also kind of been using it for contour because of that sloping action. I'll like dip into the contour on this side, and then, or wait, is it this side? Or is it this side? Maybe it's this sloped side here. and I'll just kind of go like that and then flick it up and then turn it on its side and blend it out. Because of that sloping action, you can kind of like turn the brush to the different angles depending on what you're using it for. I've been enjoying it, and I'm totally into these natural haired bristled brushes. They're so soft. This is very soft. It is kind of dense, but it does work well to blend stuff out. I've been just kind of playing around with it to see how I like to use it. So far that's all I've kind of done with it. But yeah, I picked this up, so I thought I would include it because I officially hauled it. And since I already love the Viseart Warm Matte Palette, I talked about it in my monthly favorites, and I've done a look on and all that, so I didn't want to like, oh, I bought this. You clearly know I bought that. I had a Tom Ford lipstick go bad, and I was like, man, I think these are up to $52 or $53 now, which is definitely in that luxury super splurge category. It's no longer just like a high-end lipstick. It's kind of like a, wow, girlfriend, you are crazy to spend that much money on lipstick kind of thing. It still makes a great gift, though. It really wows people. I mean, I don't know, I think things that are really nice, quality, good products, they perform, they're pigmented, they're not, you know, like if it hits all the marks and it costs more, like that's like gift level, right? So mine went bad. Long story short, which I still made this long, I called my local Tom Ford counter and I said, hey, I bought this lipstick online and I had no control over it. I mean, if I had been at the store, open it up and smell it, the one that you're buying, to make sure it's not bad. I'd just do that because of the nut butters they use to make these, they can go bad. They can go sour. It'll just smell off. It'll smell really, really bad. And so I called them anyways, and she said, bring it in. And so I brought it in, and I got a different color than the one I brought in. I brought in Sable Smoke. I decided that wasn't really a good nude for me. It was a little bit too yellow, no, it just didn't look good. So I picked up the color Showgirl, which is beautiful. You love fuchsia? This is fuchsia. Like, this is that cool, undertoned. No, it's not too cool, though. I feel like it's a good mix. It's a good mix of neutral and cool. Fuchsia. Straight up fuchsia. Looks really pretty on the lips. This formula is very nice. It is very lightweight, yet it packs a punch. You get a lot of pigment payoff. You don't have to, like, I gotta stop saying, like, build it up, you know. It just, one stroke and you're full on color, and it's just really comfortable. I like it. I got the most pleasant, wonderful surprise in the mail. My friend Jelena sent me this blush. I did show this. So some of these things I did show in a vlog, but I figured I'm going to officially haul them. For those of you who do not care to watch my vlogs, that's totally cool. You are missing out, however. But anyways, I thought we'll just do this officially here because I know a lot of people like to watch hauls and they want to see exactly what all I've been buying. So I got this as a gift from my friend Jelena, and I was like, girlfriend, you don't know, I have to buy me a gift. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. This is the new NARS limited edition blush from their spring collection, and it's called Bumpy Ride. Now, on Sephora's description, it says when you go to the website, I don't feel like the color they have online is a good representation of this color right here. That's true to color what you're seeing right there. It looks like, when I'm looking at there, it looks pretty true to color. But on the description it says a bright pink with a luminous sheen. They got the luminous sheen correct, but it is not that bright of a pink. For me, I feel like it's much more of like a peachy pink, like a true peachy pink. Oh, it's so gorgeous, guys. Look at that color to really make you look alive, and oh, it's gorgeous. So, NARS Bumpy Ride, I really like it. This came out, and when I first saw promo pics of this, I don't know how long ago that was, I was like, ooh, I'm going to need to own that. So last summer, fall, the whole lavender highlighter thing was I liked it, okay, but I never bought any because I'm like, it looks pretty in the pan, okay? There's makeup that looks absolutely beautiful in the pan, but are you going to wear it? Because there's a difference between it looking really pretty and oh, I want to own it, and then actually using it. You know, there is a difference. Talking about the Becca, look at that packaging. That's so cool. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Prismatic Amethyst. I did not buy last year's pinky one because I felt like it was going to be too pink. And all the other lavender ones, that's where I was going. Like the Anastasia lavender palette that came out, and I feel like there was some other brands. Kevyn Aucoin recently did one. I think Jouer might have done one. I could be totally lying about that. But I just remember seeing quite a few. And they were all gorgeous, but not quite wearable. Like, excuse me, you would probably see a little purple on the cheekbones. Really soft lavender color. It's going to be kind of hard to show. Maybe this would be better. Soft lavender color. I don't know, it's really cool packaging. And this is what it looks like. I've already been wearing this. I have it on today. And I did put it on my entire cheekbone, including down here. But I don't think it's overkill lavender. I really don't. I think it's really well done. I think Becca really took into consideration that, hey, if we're going to put out a lavender highlight, which is the thing, it's got to be something people are going to wear, or guess what? It's going to get returned. You know, people are, if they don't feel comfortable wearing it, I mean, if I were a company, I would want to make sure it's wearable so you're not getting all that product returned, because that's an absolute waste. So, can we see? It's hard for me to see what you're seeing a little bit here. I don't know, it's really pretty. I do have it on. You can kind of see, if I turn my face here, purpley, pink, golden. I feel like one of those little things that spin, like those little, like when you go to a jewelry store and you see the jewelry in a box and it's in that pedestal and it's going like this in the light, and every time it catches the light you're like, oh, I want it, I don't need it. Oh, I want it, I don't need it. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk for 15 hours straight. They had a code for the Chloe Love Story perfume, and I actually really like this perfume, and I've thought about buying it several times, but because it has rose in it, rose is very expensive, even though this isn't like real rose, which real rose oil is very expensive. That's a whole other story. But I've thought about it. It was like $115 a bottle, so I've never like dove in and splurged on myself that way, even though I still buy other, okay, whatever. So they had a sample of this. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. What's new? This is just how I am. Isn't that adorable? It's so stinking cute. I don't even want to use it. Oh, it's really nice. It's a departure from what I normally like, which is, wait, how do we open this? Oh, wait. Oh, is it a pour out kind? Oh, no, I don't love you as much. Just kidding. You smell really good. Oh my gosh, you guys, the other day my doorbell rang. That's exciting. That's the end of the story. So I opened the door and there was a package on the ground, and I'm like, I didn't order anything, did I? You know, when those late night sessions, you've had a few glasses of wine and you end up ordering something, and then you have buyer's remorse in the morning for about 5 minutes, and then you realize that you ordered something you've really been wanting, but when you're kind of sober, you wouldn't spend that much money, but when you have a few glasses of wine, you would? Okay, well, I've done that a few times. So, but it wasn't. I didn't buy nothing. Pixi sent me a PR package, and I was like, how did you get my address? Like, I was so blown away and humbled. So thank you so much, Pixi, for, I don't even know if they watch my videos or how this happened, but they sent me this cute little box, and I already deconstructed it because I'm OCD and I like to put stuff away, and trash makes me crazy. So I opened it up, and there was a sachet of dried rose petals. So the box smelled so good, and it's a set of 3 things, which I'm going to show you, of their best-selling things, is what it said. And I've actually tried 2 of these things before. When I used to get Ipsy, I believe I got both of these things in my Ipsy bag. But this is Pixi by Petra Glow Booster. It's a liquid highlighter, the shade Pink Pearl. I was going to wear this today, totally forgot. Oh, it's not too pink. Perfect. It's more pearl than pink. Oh, that's always lovely. Oh, it's nice. It's not overkill. It's not as much as a shimmering skin perfector. It's really nicely done. And this is their Beauty Blush Duo in the shade Rose Gold. And Pixi you can get at Target. So a nice, I mean, this blush shade right here is my jam. Those are the types of blushes I love. And then a highlighter. Let me give you a little swatch. Oh, it's nice. It's not overly pigmented, but it's smooth. Buildable. Let's see. I don't want to swatch on my hairy arm. I never know what to do anymore. Like, I need to do the other side maybe. Just a really soft rose blush, and then definitely more of like a champagne beige highlighter. And then the third thing I have not tried, thought about wearing this today actually. This is a cute little gloss. I love this color. Like, this color is so me. It's called Sheer Rose, and I believe this is a gloss. It doesn't say otherwise, but I'm assuming. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's kind of sheer. That's definitely a great lipstick topper or a lip liner and gloss situation, or a lipstick reviver when it's decided to kill you. Just sent me another 20% off coupon. They have been rolling out those coupons. I've had 3 since December. I don't know if I just hit the lottery or what, but every time they send me one, I feel like, okay, I gotta buy something. Do you feel that way? Sometimes I'm truly out of like necessity items, and other times I'm like in a panic because, oh my gosh, what do I buy? What do I buy? Like, Like, I keep my Sephora wish list, and then I have Ulta separate because they don't sell all the same brands, and then if I don't keep a running wish list of what I want at Ulta, then I freak out and buy something I didn't want, and then later on remember something I really did want. Like, I'm thinking about something right now I wanted to buy, and I didn't buy. Whatever, next time, right? So I did buy a few things I needed, the first being hairspray. Now, I was kind of researching, like, why do I have to say hairspray and start touching my hair? It's an automatic thing. So I was researching hairspray, and so I decided to go with this one. This is the Sebastian Shaper Plus Original Formula Extra Hold Hairspray, and this one's supposed to be good for humidity because I practically live in Mexico now, and there's a lot of humidity in the air, even in February, and if you curl your hair and you step outside and it all falls down, what was the point? Because I don't play that game. So if I'm going to take time to curl my hair, it better stay, okay? It better stay. And if the hairspray doesn't work, guess where it's going? That's right, back to the store. So I bought this one. It says Touchable, Humidity Resistant, Extra Hold Hairspray. I think it's working. I've been playing with it, like using it and stuff, and so far I think it's pretty good. I mean, it kind of smells like Elnet a little bit. Not Elnet, Aqua. No, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as Aquanet. Oh, Aquanet. It's nice, it's pleasant, it's not totally disgusting, but anyways, so that's the hairspray that I picked up. And then I needed some shampoo, and I've been using this. In fact, I've been using a lot of this. I wanted something that's going to give my hair volume. I have a lot of hair, but it's a very, like, all of my individual pieces are very fine. So if I do something too heavy, then my hair is weighed down, it won't hold the curl, it gets too slippery, and it's just not manageable. It's just annoying. So like stuff like Pantene Pro V, I cannot use that stuff. It just weighs my hair down and won't do nothing, which is cool if you want to live in a messy bun, which I do. But for days I want to curl my hair, I want it to actually be able to do something. So I picked up the Pureology Serious Color Care Pure Volume. I have several different ones. They have one that I think is a little heavier than this version, but like I said, this is for fine color-treated hair. I don't have color-treated hair, so I just ignored that part. But I decided, well, you know, if you're going to get your hair colored, then you already have the shampoo you want. So for fine color-treated hair, 100% vegan ingredients, anti-fade complex. So I got the, this is the condition and the shampoo. These were not very cheap, guys, so I would definitely recommend picking these up on a sale, 20% off. I want to say these were like $30 a piece, and I was like, I haven't bought hair. You want to know why I haven't bought shampoo and conditioner for a long time? Let's make this video longer than it already is, shall we? I'll tell you why. Because one day I was buying some Wen shampoo off of QVC. One day, meaning 3.5 years ago. And I accidentally got on auto delivery. So 6 months later, they delivered me 6 more bottles of shampoo. And then that happened again 6 months later. I thought I had called and canceled it. Nope. So I have not bought shampoo in 3.5 years for good reason. And I know some of you that said, oh, Wen had a recall. I didn't experience any hair falling out or anything crazy like that. So I think my bottles were prior to that whole fiasco or whatever. So anyways, I was not even aware. But then once I was aware, I'm like, oh, crap. Should I throw it out? What do I do? So I went out and bought this stuff, and I have been enjoying it. You already know I've been using and loving this, but I picked up the Tarte Shape Tape because everybody and their mother told me I needed to. They, like, drugged me to the store, forced me to buy this, swipe my card, and sign my name, and since I did, I'm forever grateful. It is really nice. The wand is huge. It's large and in charge, but, I mean, I do like to kind of dab and then draw, you know, an excessive amount of concealer on some days. I bought the shade Light. It's working for me. They expanded the shade range. It used to be like really small, and that's why I never bought this in the original release, number one. Number two, it sold out like hotcakes. You could not get your hands on this for a very long time, and it was really rather annoying, so I just forgot about it. I'm like, I don't need it, whatever, I use what I have. So now it was available. I had the coupon. It was decided I needed to own you. Good coverage, full coverage. Lasts on me. Doesn't break up or give me any sort of fine lines that, you know, I like it. This I bought. And I know I said it to you guys to hold myself accountable. Chelsea is not going to buy any foundations this year and do any reviews because she has too many open bottles. That's what I said. And then I got this coupon, and I've been kind of eyeing up this foundation anyways. And so I decided to buy it, and I'm going to do a complete demo and review video on it for you guys. I'm wearing it today. It's the Fiona Styles Matte Finish Foundation Concentrate. It looks like this. There is a luminous version and there is a matte version. But because we're sliding into, actually it's already hot out. I'm sweating right now currently. I'm just wearing this for the camera, and after this it's all coming off. it's hot outside already, so I thought luminous finish plus humidity and like a triple digit, no, that's not going to work for me. So I wanted to try this out, and I'm hoping this is going to be like my saving grace in the middle of summer here, which is more like hell. I'm not sure. I think we're experiencing summer now, and I think after this we just go straight into Hades. Got 2 other things at Ulta during that little coupon extravaganza. I had my friend over, and we were online ordering together. We had our wine, we had our snacks, and we were doing online ordering with our coupons. That was so much fun. I recommend doing that. I mean, it's fun to shop by yourself, right? But it's even more fun to invite a friend over and just hang out and shop together, because sometimes you might like say, hey, you should try this, and like it helps you get out of your rut because you're gonna order another nude lip gloss because you love nude lip gloss. Well, maybe you should try something else. So I had to pick up another one of these, guys. Oh, they're so good. Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. I did do an entire video on this. If you missed it, you could go and watch that if you do care. But I bought the shade Smoldering Satin. The one I already have is called Kitten Karma, and I think that one's for sure a must-have out of all of them. That was my first pick. This is my second pick. Actually, there was a third one I liked too, but I'm just like, Chelsea, let's be realistic. So I got this color, which is called Smoldering Satin. It is a sexy, sexy color, let me tell you. This is going to look super actually, this would look really good with my darker eyes today. I was thinking about wearing it, but then I put on something else. Let's see. Let's just swatch over this highlighter, shall we? Oh, yeah. It has silver and gold glitter, and it's like a pewter shade. Look at that. Okay, it's like peekaboo. Like I'm looking around the corner to make sure I'm like in focus, but you can't see a single thing when I do that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And the last thing that I picked up, I'm wearing, and this is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Buttercream Lip Gloss. I saw these come out a while, I think it was a while ago. A while meaning any sort of amount of time that you'd like to put on that. But I bought the shade Sugar. And I'm really happy with this color. I was debating. There were 3 shades. I was just like, I might want this one, or I might want this one, or I might want this one. So I'm like, buy one, try it if you like it, then you can go back and maybe find another shade you might enjoy, Chelsea. See, I justified to myself how to make my purchases. It does work. So the wand is kind of bent like that. Kind of a bent applicator. It is a little minty. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It kind of smells like not as good as other glosses. It's nothing like the Lorac or the Anastasia or the Dose of Colors, but this color, you guys, is so sexy. It's so sexy. I love it. Sugar. It's a dusty mauve shade, basically. And for me, this is my kind of nude. Like, there's definitely lighter shades, and there's pinker shades, and there's darker shades, and stuff like that, but here, let me give you a hand swatch. You want an arm swatch? You want a hairy arm swatch? Let's do that. Yeah, this is Chelsea's color right here. Oh my gosh, I love this. So if you're into these types of colors, you know, where you love Anastasia Vintage or Lorac Duchess or Dose of Colors Rosé, then you might love this. Bare Minerals Sugar. And I think on its own, it's got good pigmentation. It's not a sheer gloss where you put it on and there's no color, okay? Especially if you have pigmented lips. Sheer just doesn't work, okay? It's just, I don't know. I think it looks good topped over a liner, which I'll tell you, that was another new thing that I got. I have this over a liner, but I think this is gorgeous. I love Beautylish. What is there bad about Beautylish? Maybe the fact that they need more brands, which they eventually will, I know. They're an awesome company, amazing customer service, but they introduced this whole thing called a payment plan. Wow. That is awesome, and I personally know quite a few of my friends love the payment plan because you have to spend a minimum of $100. What they'll do is they'll split your payments up once a month. So say you buy on the 20th, they'll charge you February 20th, March 20th, and April 20th an equal amount. And I love that. You know, it lessens the blow. It lets you take the products home and use them, and then you just don't have to pay for them for a couple months. That's awesome. So I picked up 4 things, and a lot of the brushes that I want to get some more brushes, and I'm going to place another order sometime when they all come back in stock. But since all the things that I wanted were kind of out of stock, I was like, well, there's a few other things that I really want. So the first thing I'll just tell you is I know everybody has this and this is not new, but this is the Pillow Talk. It's Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in the shade Pillow Talk. It's what I have underneath the Sugar. I really like this. And the reason I was hesitating buying this, honestly, is because I didn't need another lip liner. But I'm kind of obsessed because I love how they can transform your lip color and just, I mean, you can use, mix and match them, and there's just, I don't know, it's like another tool for me. But I have Laura Mercier's Plumberry. So that's Plumberry and that's Pillow Talk. So it's a little bit more pink. Guys, I didn't buy it for the longest reason, longest time because of the shades being kind of close. But I've decided that I love it. So that's what I have on today, and I find it's a really good lip. It's a really good lip liner to own because it really does sculpt out your natural lip color. And for some of you, it might be a lighter color. Others, it might be darker than it even is on me. But it's just a really good one to own. I was watching this tutorial on, I don't even know, she was definitely not from America. I don't know where she was from, and I think she was a makeup artist doing a tutorial on a model who was gorgeous and had blue eyes, and I think she had blonde hair, but whatever. I basically felt like she was doing the tutorial on me, and she actually kind of had similar, she didn't have crazy hair like I do, but she had similar eye shape, structure, and all that, and so she was using this eyeliner by Charlotte Tilbury, which I never bought any of her eyeliners. And it really made her blue eyes pop. And I love brown eyeliners. I use them all the time. Brown and black are basically what I use. But this is the Rock & Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil in the shade Barbarella Brown. And she was saying how it's got a little bit more of like a taupey, cooler undertone, which I love because that makes your blue eyes really pop. So let me see where we can swatch this. We'll swatch it right next to the Smoldering. Oh, it's so creamy too. I use this today. And I do have to say, it's a really nice, creamy eyeliner. It glides on. It's not, I mean, it is a pencil you have to sharpen, but it's creamy. It's not dry. And I really appreciate that. So there it is right there. It's a deep, rich chocolate. Oh, that looks so yummy, does it not? So, yeah, I think this is really nice so far. And I do have it in my waterline, and almost all waterline things, like, travel down to this. They have a party down here, okay, and so then then I have a bunch of brown eye boogers, and I gotta dig them out, but so far, it's stayed really, really nicely. I've only had this on since, I don't know, 2 hours maybe, so, I don't know, that's not a full day, but 2 hours and not moving, that's pretty good. I was on a Charlotte Tilbury kick, I really was. I was debating, I wanted a couple different lipstick shades. I like her lipsticks, I do. She has the Kissing formula, and then she has the Matte Revolution, and I believe, I don't know which formulation this is. I think this is the Matte Revolution. I don't remember. But I bought the shade Bond Girl. I was debating between Very Victoria and Bond Girl. Very Victoria was going to be more of a nude on me. And Bond Girl is kind of the color that I wore every single day in high school. And my first lipstick I ever bought or wore was a deep red brick shade, and I wore it every day. I looked good in it. I look good in a red lip. And I started out bold, and I haven't really lessened my choices. I just, But anyway, so I bought this shade. The bullet's kind of cool. How, her bullets are shaped kind of square. It really gets to the edges of your lips nicely. So that's what Bond Girl looks like in the tube. I feel like the swatch is a little different. I'm going to swatch it on my left hand here. I was trying to look up swatches online and stuff, but I put this on actually before I put on this lighter color, and it's a great color. I love the name of it, first of all, because I love James Bond, all the old ones. I have all of them, and I love to watch it. And so it always makes me think of, like, the Bond girls or whatever. I don't know if that has any sort of, parallel to why they named this lipstick Bond Girl. But it is a nice, it's a good color. Viseart Petite Pro. Look at this little bit. It's so little. When I got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's really little. Like, this is my hand. It's just like this cute little thing. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Look at this. It's so little. It's really cute, but I mean, once again, I was like, oh, when I travel, I can bring it. I never travel. But this is what it looks like. It opens up like this. This was out of stock on Sephora for a while. It was out of stock in Beautylish for a while. And I literally got the last one. It said one left at the time. I mean, we might be talking a different story now. So there's what it looks like. If I go like that, the light's a little. That's kind of what it looks like. Basically, your top 4 shades are matte. Your bottom 4 are their shimmers. I am wearing the entire top row, and then I have this shade on my lid. I do wish that this shade was a little bit brighter. I ended up mixing in I put a little bit of Chanel's New Moon, but then that colored my lids too much. So then I put this back on top of it. So kind of have a mixture for my lighter shade, but all the other darker shades are indeed this palette. I do enjoy it. I mean, it's super cute. I definitely will be, I didn't want to wear like these warmer tones today because I've been doing that a lot lately. And so I wanted to do something a little bit more neutral and boring. But neutral's good. Like, neutral's a fallback. When you don't know what to do, just do neutral. It's great. So I've been enjoying it. I think it's super cute. And if you guys want me to do a get ready with me using any of this stuff, actually, you let me know. And I'm going to be filming this next week. And I am wearing it today. So if you want a sneak peek of what it looks like on the skin, which is pretty bomb if you ask me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And we will chit chat with you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.